Have you ever felt like just another face in the crowd? Deep down, we all crave to be cherished and appreciated for who we truly are. Today, we're diving into 10 life-changing lessons from Stoicism, a timeless philosophy that can transform your relationships and your life. Let's get started. Know your true value. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, and luckily, our self-worth is completely in our hands. It's not measured by likes on social media or whether someone takes an interest in us. It's about how we view and value ourselves. Imagine you're a rare gemstone. Not everyone understands the value of a rare gem. Some might walk by without a second glance. However, this doesn't make the gem any less valuable. It remains unique and precious just like you. Your worth doesn't decrease just because someone doesn't see it. We've all faced rejection and felt less than enough, particularly in a world where it seems like everyone else is perfect. But here's the scoop. From a Stoic viewpoint, your value doesn't hinge on others' approval. It's tied to how you behave, your morals, and your actions. Are you kind, honest? Do you live according to your beliefs? That's where your real value lies. Stoics encourage self-reflection. So, take a moment to think about your traits, not just the surface ones, but the deeper qualities. What makes you unique? Are you empathetic, determined, a dependable friend? These are the building blocks of your value. When you really understand and value these traits, it changes how you interact in relationships. You won't tolerate poor treatment, not out of pride, but because you respect yourself. Here's a simple Stoic exercise. The next time you feel undervalued, rather than doubting yourself, ask, what virtues and values do I bring to this situation? Remind yourself of these qualities. It's not about boasting. It's about reassuring yourself of your value, independent of outside approval. As Marcus Aurelius, a famous Stoic emperor, said, "You have control over your mind, not external events." Realize this, and you will find strength. Recognizing your worth isn't a one-time thing. It's an ongoing journey, a practice that develops over time. It involves waking up each day and reminding yourself of your value, not because of what others think, but because of the inherent qualities that define you. Mastering non-verbal communication. Stoicism isn't about being uptight or dull. It teaches us self-control and resilience, focusing on what truly matters without being too quick to give it away. In a world of instant gratification and endless scrolling, Stoicism offers a refreshing pause. In relationships or when meeting someone new, there's often a rush to share everything, our time, space, and deepest thoughts. But Stoics recommend a more measured approach. Why? Because when something is always available, it loses its allure, its human nature, if you're constantly accessible and agreeable. Where's the intrigue, the mystery, the anticipation? Let's discuss how to set boundaries with elegance. The Stoic way. It starts with how you present yourself. Dressing well but simply isn't just about appearance. It sends a message of self-respect. You're not hiding yourself, but you're also not laying everything out all at once. It's about balance, suggesting there's more to me than meets the eye. Managing your time and attention is another key aspect. In our always-on world, choosing carefully who gets your time is a powerful statement. It's not about playing hard to get. It's about saying, my time is valuable, and I manage it with care. When you're with someone, give them your full attention. But when you're not, it's perfectly fine to focus on your own life, your passions, and personal growth. Stoicism also teaches us about emotional control. It doesn't mean being unfeeling or aloof. Rather, it's about keeping a balanced view. This involves not letting the small stuff throw you off your game. It's about maintaining your inner calm and not handing out your emotional energy to just anyone. It's something people should earn, just like your time and attention. I'm not suggesting that you become unemotional or distant like a statue. We're all human, and deep connections are crucial for a rewarding life. But there's real value in taking things slowly, in building relationships that aren't just about instant satisfaction, but are deep and lasting, offering more than just quick fixes. Remember, setting boundaries isn't about playing games or manipulating scenarios. It's about self-respect and staying true to your values. It's about showing, not just telling, that you value yourself and deserve respect. Carry yourself with pride. Before you picture a Stoic as a grim, serious figure from ancient history, let me clarify something. Stoicism isn't about hiding your emotions or being indifferent. It's about deciding what's worth your energy and what isn't. And one thing that definitely merits your attention is how you present yourself. Ever caught yourself bending over backwards to impress someone, only to realize you've strayed from your true self? You might tweak how you dress or alter your speech, all for a nod of approval. But here's the truth. Your self-esteem shouldn't depend on your style or the hip places you visit. It's about your actions, your decisions, how you present yourself. Imagine a scenario. Two colleagues are tasked with leading a meeting. One tries to dominate the room, constantly interrupting and pushing bold, flashy ideas without much substance. The other speaks less, but with clarity and sincerity, offering well-thought-out ideas and respecting others' input. Who leaves a more memorable and respectful impression? It's usually the person who remains authentic and composed. This illustrates the importance of presenting yourself with dignity, a principle highly valued in Stoicism, which promotes self-control and virtue. In today's dating scene, the lesson remains the same. Just be yourself. Love books? Show it. Passionate about a hobby? Let it be known. It's not about creating a facade. It's about being comfortable and confident in who you are, recognizing your own worth just as you are. Another key point is how you treat yourself. The way you regard yourself sets a precedent for how others will treat you. Constant self-criticism implies it's okay for others to criticize you too. However, when you hold yourself in high regard, cherishing your time, energy, and emotions, you send a strong message. I deserve respect, and I expect to be treated accordingly. Reflect on the words of Epictetus, a wise Stoic philosopher. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. In relationships, it's not solely about your appearance or what you say. It's about your reactions, how you handle various situations. Are you reacting out of desperation or with dignity? Do you compromise your principles to fit in, or do you stay true to yourself, even if it means standing alone? Perfection isn't the goal here. We all have our imperfections and awkward moments. What counts is how you manage these times. Do you fall apart under pressure, or do you stand strong, learn, and continue moving forward? Let's consider how we can start to demonstrate more dignity in our daily lives. This might mean setting clear boundaries or turning down things that don't align with our values. Perhaps it involves treating ourselves with more compassion and respect. By viewing yourself as someone deserving of respect, you encourage others to see you in the same light. The power of saying no. In Stoicism, adhering to your principles and having the courage to be true to yourself are paramount, especially when it involves saying no in relationships. It's about being clear on your values and consistently upholding them, even if it might stir some discomfort. Imagine you're in a situation where your partner suggests something that doesn't align with your comfort zone. Maybe it's moving faster than you'd like, or something that conflicts with your moral compass. The easy route might be to agree, but that's when your Stoic teachings really need to apply. Saying no in such instances is an affirmation of your own value and boundaries. This is not a simple task. It can be particularly challenging when you have strong feelings for someone. You might worry, what if my refusal drives them away? But this is the moment to harness your Stoic bravery. Stoicism isn't only about managing external pressures. It's also about confronting our internal conflicts. Saying no is an act of self-respect. It demonstrates that you value yourself enough not to compromise on what matters most to you. Sure, there's a risk involved. The relationship might suffer. However, consider this. If standing firm on your values results in someone drifting away, perhaps they weren't the best fit for you after all. Taking this approach can dramatically shift the dynamics within a relationship. When your partner recognizes that you are confident enough to say no, and that you do not bend your principles to please others, it changes how they view you. It communicates that you have self-worth and that you respect yourself, and that's deeply compelling. There's more to it. From a Stoic perspective, saying no is not only about setting boundaries with others, but also about being truthful with yourself. It means acknowledging your true needs and desires in a relationship and not compromising them out of fear of loneliness. Let's pause and reflect on this lesson. Asserting your right to say no is crucial. It's about maintaining authenticity and integrity. As the Stoics would advise, it's about building relationships that are rooted in mutual respect and understanding. You're not just seeking companionship. You're seeking a partnership built on shared values and respect. Building lasting connections. The ultimate goal isn't just to get someone's attention, but to form deep, meaningful connections based on mutual respect and understanding. Think about the last time you met someone who truly captivated you. Chances are it wasn't just their looks or charm, but their depth and character that made a lasting impression. Epictetus, another great Stoic philosopher, once said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." In the context of relationships, this means envisioning the type of partner you want to be and then taking steps to embody those qualities. It's about being genuine, consistent, and true to your values. This is the foundation for strong, enduring relationships. Stoicism also emphasizes the importance of empathy and understanding. It's about seeing the world from your partner's perspective, understanding their needs, and showing compassion. This doesn't mean losing yourself in the process, but rather finding a balance where both partners feel valued and understood. Authenticity is magnetic. When you are genuine and true to yourself, you attract others who appreciate and respect you for who you are. This creates a solid foundation for any relationship, built on honesty and mutual respect. Consider the concept of shared values. In Stoicism, aligning with someone who shares your core values is fundamental for a harmonious relationship. This doesn't mean you have to agree on everything, but having common principles and a shared vision for life can significantly strengthen your bond. Lastly, let's remember the importance of growth. Relationships are not static. They evolve and grow. Embrace this journey together, supporting each other's growth and celebrating your achievements along the way. As Marcus Aurelius said, dwell on the beauty of life, watch the stars, and see yourself running with them. In relationships, this means appreciating the beauty in each other and in your shared journey. Cultivating trust and vulnerability. Trust is the cornerstone of any meaningful relationship. It's about being vulnerable with each other, sharing your fears, hopes, and dreams without judgment. Stoicism teaches us that vulnerability is not a weakness but a strength. It fosters intimacy and deepens connections. By opening up and allowing yourself to be seen, you create a space for genuine closeness and trust to flourish. Nurturing communication and active listening. Communication is key to a healthy relationship, but it's not just about talking, it's also about listening. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of active listening, being fully present and engaged in conversations, seeking to understand before seeking to be understood. By fostering open, honest communication and truly listening to your partner's perspective, you lay the foundation for mutual respect and empathy. Resolving conflict with compassion. Conflict is inevitable in any relationship, but it's how you handle it that matters. Stoicism teaches us to approach conflict with compassion and understanding, rather than defensiveness or aggression. By practicing empathy and seeking common ground, you can navigate disagreements with grace and maturity, strengthening your bond in the process. Honoring boundaries and autonomy. Respecting each other's boundaries is essential for maintaining a healthy relationship. Stoicism reminds us that we are each responsible for our own thoughts, feelings, and actions, and that respecting boundaries is a sign of respect and love. By honoring your partner's autonomy and setting clear boundaries of your own, you create a space where both individuals can thrive and grow together. Cultivating gratitude and appreciation. Gratitude is a powerful tool for nurturing relationships. Stoicism encourages us to cultivate gratitude for the people in our lives, acknowledging their contributions and expressing appreciation regularly. By showing gratitude and appreciation for your partner's presence, efforts, and qualities, you reinforce feelings of love and connection, fostering a relationship built on mutual admiration and respect. Embrace Stoicism, and you will discover a path to true success that has stood the test of time.